Hey, what is going on, Taurus? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And with all that being said, I'm going to be using the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Taurus? What's coming up for Taurus? All right, Taurus. So the first thing I see is I feel like there's this connection around you, and I feel like it's more of a friendship, but I feel like it is someone that you have, this established friendship with, and I feel like with this person, I do get the sense that you're feeling something more with them, like you want something more with them, not wanting to be just their friend anymore. I feel like there's some strong feelings. I mean, we have new love with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like your feelings are getting stronger for this person. It's kind of outgrew the friendship into something much more. But I mean, I feel like we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like the energy here is like you don't know if they want something more from this. I feel like you not really sure how they feel when it comes to that, and finding it very awkward to talk about it. Even though I feel like there is some flirtatious energy from time to time between you and this person, wondering if that's all it is, just some flirtatious energy. And I feel like the real problem here, the real issue, is I feel like with this person, because of that friendship, I feel like there is a sense of establishment of trust. Like, this person, and there is, like I said, I mean, I feel like there, you trust them, or more and more becoming trusting with them. So it hits this kind of like line of where we don't want to cross. Sometimes we fall for friends. And I feel like that's what this is. Like, I feel like you fell for them. I feel like this person, they've gained your trust. This person shows up for you. They put in the work. The only question now is, are they on the same page? Are they on the same page? And that can be the biggest issue with friends. Are they being nice to me because they like me? Or are they being nice to me because they like me? And I feel like there's this internal struggle within you because you want more from this. You know what you want from this, but you don't know what they want. And then, like I said, it's kind of a line that it's hard to cross, because if you cross that line with a friend, it's hard to uncross it. There's so many examples of that. Like, if you're into someone that you're friends with, if you open up and tell them your feelings, if they don't feel the same way, that shit gets awkward real quick. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But like I said, I mean, I feel like you see the potential here. You know, it's not just because you can trust them. It's not just because you feel these deep feelings for this person. I mean, I feel like on all levels, you know, you're just into them. You know, I feel like physically, mentally, emotionally, you know, and on top of that, I mean, this person shows up for you. You feel like you can trust this person. Not all those things don't come easy. Now, when it comes to this person, let me shed some light on that for you. You know, maybe make this a little bit easier. With this person, I feel like they think about you and only you. You know, they want to move forward as well. You know, I feel like that flirtatious energy isn't by accident. I feel like they're testing the waters. You know, I feel like not only does this person, you know, feel the same way, I feel like you're on the same page, but I feel like this person fantasizes about a future with you. I mean, being on the same page with that Seven of Pentacles, you know, knowing to put in the work to make things grow. You know, with the Seven of Pentacles, I like to always, and I don't always refer to it this way, but especially in this read, I'll refer to it this way. It's the farmer. You know, the farmer understands to get the best possible product, you got to put in work. You know, you got to make sure everything's right. You got to, you know, and the farmer takes time. The farmer cares. You know, we have these regular people that have their own little gardens at home. They just throw some seeds down and hope for the best. The farmer doesn't. The farmer puts in the work. They nurture it. They make sure it has everything it needs. You know, and that's what I like with the Seven of Pentacles, especially in this reading, is I feel that. It's like two people putting in the work to get the best possible outcome. You know, and I mean, the foundation with this person has already started. You want them, they want you. You know, the foundation has already started. We already started to build that trust. You know, they show up for you. You know, you both put in the work. You know, you're both on the same page. You both know what you want. Just having a hard time telling each other. But I feel like that is coming. You know, I feel like the communication is coming with that Eight of Wands. And I feel like once that communication comes, once we both, you know, give to this connection, I feel like we're going to find balance. You know, I see you finding balance in this connection once this person opens up and you see that you're not off the mark. You know, trust your intuition here. I mean, this person has been fantasizing about a future with you. You know, they fantasize about a commitment with you. You know, we got the Hierophant, that strong union, that commitment. You know, this isn't somebody that wants a one-night stand. They're not going to ruin a great friendship for a one-night stand. You know, one of the hardest things going from friends to a relationship is as saying it out loud. Because like I said, there's that awkward energy if you're wrong. But you're not wrong, Taurus. You know, this person truly cares about you. You know, I mean, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups. It's that emotional maturity. You know, you're both ready for this. You both want this. And it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, it's that power couple with that Three of Pentacles. You know, I see a lot of happiness. And I mean, like I said, I mean, I feel like you both put in the work. I see a lot of hard work ahead of you, but I feel like it's all worth it. Excuse me. You know, we had the Sun card. I always love this Sun card. It's like probably my favorite card in this deck. Because we got this woman. She's out here in a night coat. Or, you know, her night coat. I'm like from the 20s here. Her house coat. She got no shoes on. She just jamming away. Enjoying life. Not a care in the world. It's the best representation of the Sun card, I think. But like I said, with the Ten of Wands, is putting in the work. It's not going to be easy every day, but it's going to be worth it. You know, who wants easy anyway? Tauruses don't. Tauruses work their ass off to get what they want. You know, they understand that. You know, I see a lot of emotional fulfillment here. I see you getting what you want. I see them getting what they want. You know, you both know what you want. It's time to go after it. You know, it's right there. Like I said, I mean, this person fantasizes about a future with you. They've already thought about what it's going to look like. They already thought about how it's going to be. You know, but like I said, I feel like because you're friends first, it makes it a little awkward. It's a hard jump sometimes. But I feel like that light flirtation is kind of like their way of trying to open up the door. When I feel like what they want to do is just kick the door wide open and just tell you how they feel, because I feel like this person is not walking away from this. You know, I don't feel like either one of you are walking with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Neither one of you want to walk away. You both think about each other. You know, I feel like you're on the same page. You want the same things. And that's truly, really something that is hard to find in this world, is someone that's on the same page, that wants the same things, and is willing to work for it. And I see you both willing to do what it takes. There's a reason why you're such good friends. There's a reason why you're friends. There's a reason why you trust each other. You know, we just got to move forward. And I feel like it is going to move forward. Like I said, with that Chariot and that Eight of Wands, I feel like there's some overdue conversation coming. Now with this person, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We have some Aquarius. We have some Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's a hard transition. It's one of the harder transitions, especially when you're good friends. Being friends and transitioning into a relationship can be difficult. Especially, like I said, it's who's going to say it first. And if you're wrong, it's awkward. But when you're really good friends, that can be even harder. Because you have more to lose. It's risky. You know, me and you are friends, and I start crushing on you, and all of a sudden I start realizing that's more than a crush. But I don't know how you feel. Like I said, that flirtatious energy, you know, that explains that. You know, kind of just testing the waters to see, you know, what kind of response I'm getting. But sometimes the other person doesn't pick up on that. You know, and like I said, if we're friends and I'm feeling some sort of way about you, but we have a great friendship, you know, I trust you, which is a hard thing to get in the day now, you know, nowadays. It's like if I make the move and you don't feel the same way, it's really hard to go back to just being friends. It's really hard. I told this story, I'm sure, before. I think I've done so many videos, it's kind of hard not to tell the same story twice. But it's relevant. In high school, there was this girl that used to hang out with us all the time. And I knew her since elementary school. It was the first year of high school. I remember it was like the winter formal or winter solstice dance or whatever it was. It was around Christmas. I remember she asked me to go with her because she didn't have a date, and she even said, she goes, I just don't have a date. And I wasn't planning on going, so I didn't have a date. And she said, you know, I don't want to go by myself, but I really want to go because my other friends are going. She said, will you go with me? And I'm like, okay. And I thought nothing of it because we were friends. I thought I was just doing her a solid. And then at the dance, we're dancing, and I remember she tried to kiss me, and I was like, it threw me right off. Because I don't know why, but I never saw her that way. She was a very pretty girl, very smart, very funny. I think some people just don't, you know, it just doesn't click, I guess. But you know, it was really awkward because I didn't want to offend her or make her look stupid. And I remember I pulled back a little bit, but then we ended up kissing. And you know, when you kiss someone, you just know. Well, I knew there was nothing there. And then, not, you know, we went our thing. We danced a few more dances, but you know, I think she got the gist of it all. We ended up talking the following Monday at school, and she said, I probably know the answer. She said, but I just want to tell you that I've been, you know, crushing on you for a few years. You know, I'd like to know if you want to date. And I'm one of those people where I try to, you know, I'm really not good at awkwardness, and I'm usually a pretty blunt person. But I tried to give her the softest landing ever. And unfortunately, for the next 2 weeks, I seen that she didn't get it. I feel like she thought I was saying something but meaning something else. It was really awkward. So I finally I had to tell her, I was like, you know, I really like you as a friend. I said, but I don't really see you as a girlfriend, you know? And I said, you know, I didn't know you felt that way about me. And I said, you know, a couple weeks ago when you asked me and I kind of let you down easy, I said I didn't do it justice because it was like I was hinting around. I was young and stupid. I was hinting around that I wasn't into her, but I didn't actually come out and say it. And I said, I apologize. I should have just come out and said it. You know, it was actually one of my other friends that told me that I don't think she got it. But it was really awkward, and we weren't friends. Like in Canada, high school was grade 9 to 12. That was in grade 9. We never really hung out or were really friends again until grade 11. So 2 years. But we became friends again when she was dating someone and she was pretty serious. But I did miss her as a friend, but I think there's just sometimes you just know you're not into someone. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't there, you know? It wasn't there. It's completely it's it's so random who we're into. You know, to a point. I mean, you can say what kind of person that you're into. You can describe them, and then you can get like 10 people that fit that description perfectly and put them in a row, and you're not going to be into them all. There's just something, you know? Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.